33.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that's incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Almost picked him. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. They do go for it. It's Breeze. And he locates Josh Hill, complete. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Yeah, he's broadcasting it.
Back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He
so easily in this game.
It's 3rd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Don not even watching.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Cameron Jordan made the tackle.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Denario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Brady on the bootleg. He's got Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A 28-yard gain.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On play action, now Brady. And Brady, the tight end's got it. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to
Why do they keep showing the stadium, man? I want to see that.
I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Play action, now it's Brady. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Trey Hendrickson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Down. Third and left.
Now a play fake. Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Saints' 2-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
One back in the game. That's Jones. Second and goal. Brady. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Demario Davis able to get him for a loss of about 3. And goal. Brady now on third and goal.
Throw the ball, man. Come on now.
And also bring up fourth.
A 2-yard loss on the play. Brings up fourth.
On fourth down, Ryan Suckup now for the Buccaneer field goal. This just a 24-yard attempt.
A 24-yard attempt.
What the fuck?
He missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Shit, whack,
You
man.
got too many attempts shorter
This
than
guy's
that one.
whack.
And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Buying time to his left. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. So after the INT, it's Brady. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
And a Buccaneer first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. That is caught at the 7. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Saints nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. It is incomplete. Latavius Murray, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down.
Oh my God.
This throw's going to be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed
Why keep going though? On 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. Looking here for Smith downfield. Not being able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. On play action, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down
15.
2nd and right at a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. second down. It's Jones. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35.
Is that a face mask? Come on now.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Being chased out left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the return will stop him well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside of the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Oh my God.
Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
Let's go.
Right down near the goal.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Now a throw to the end zone. First down, but
Really? Gronkowski dropping the ball? Really? Come on now. He's the affected game. He's automatic in the end zone. Get out of here.
Take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they get the football.
This game is over. I don't like this. I like Madden 15 better.
Me too.
Shit, whack, man.
Some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone, ball gets straight. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football, if indeed that's the plan of attack.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Down the catch inside, this is Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
37-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And once again, this is Sanders. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Breeze now on first down. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Now the incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. They were looking for Johnson that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. This is caught at the end. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
For the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
And Lutz's kick is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coach is insane.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
After the sack on first down, Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
Brady's pass.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up the throw. He's got it.
Washington released Dwayne Haskins.
Have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one.
Hey Don, you heard that?
What?
Washington released Dwayne Haskins.
What?
Moves the chains. The LSU man, Leonard Fournette, born right here in New Orleans. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On play action, now Brady. And his throw here is incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And taking it across midfield.
Dang, man.
Inside the 45. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on third down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. first down as Brady. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Rolling to his right. He's going deep for Brown. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Why it takes so long for the ball to get over there, man? Come on now.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm. But sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And this is going to be
Good catch.
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Let me see that again. That's a good catch. One-handed. Good catch.
And you can't be, because if you back off
That's a dot.
your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
That's complete, right around the 8. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. Brady to throw again toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision.
Gotta hold on to that, man. Come on now.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now Brady again. And he's into the end zone.
Antonio Brown.
Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Circle that drive, because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight
what
where they
the?
wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, and finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Oh, you gotta do just left joystick to control the man. Get out of here.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT.
You thought you just had to kick it?
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
You gotta use the left joystick to point where you want to kick the ball.
25-yard line.
That's stupid.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Come on, man. Make the fucking pass.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
What's the score, Don?
Near the 40 to the 39.
12 is it.
9 yards to pick up there.
You're
It's a
losing?
first down.
Yeah.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think
What's
we're
his
on the
team?
same page on that one. Just his first
I just got a
catch.
fumble
I think we
just now.
both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see
12
if that's
is
the
it.
start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the
Good
second
drop.
half.
Good drop.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle.
That was a
third of the
bullet
field.
pass, though. That was a good
That'll bring up
pass.
Second down.
2nd and 10.
Oh my God.
again, it's Breeze.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hold on to the ball. Come on, man.
Freaking dropped an interception. I'm dying.
Now Breeze again.
Good pass. Good pass. Good pass.
They're able to get the third down conversion. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Breeze leaves this one with Camara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Staying on the ground on first with Camara. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On the ground, Camara. Take it in the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Oh, they showing how the weather changing how from daytime to nighttime. That's pretty sweet.
Looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain.
What do you mean daytime to nighttime?
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side.
Yeah, what you mean?
Down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. This is Jones. Nowhere to go that time.
He wasn't down.
After the 25. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to. Right
Come
now,
on
they're
now,
winning
stop
this
it.
4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so aggressive.
Damn it, man.
Edge, their gaps, and have the offense
Come
with a
on.
big play.
It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Shotgun now for Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the 41. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people have questioned the play call in that situation. Sometimes
I just got my ass cracked.
Not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way
you heard, Bob?
Yeah, thank you.
I just got my ass cracked.
What was the score?
I ain't seen the shit.
Jesus.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there.
Nigga kept using the shit out of my shit, y'all. Fucking wide open passes, turning into interceptions.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line.
Let me get this dunk right here,
Pick up there, move the chains. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Playing the game, I just lost.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock.
Cook's got it.
Oh, he was out of bounds.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Saints have
My guy was in. They called out. He was out of bounds. Let's look at that.
You see it.
What? Look, out of bounds.
That signifies the 4th quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the 4th quarter, but we found out.
Oh, man.
Here, and now they've taken the lead.
A second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up. Had that lead, they were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now.
Come on. What kind of game is this? Come on, I wasn't even out of bounds. What kind of game is this? I wasn't even out of bounds.
You ran out of bounds.
I know I wasn't. I was not out of bounds. I spun. Hey, come on, Pablo. You know I wasn't out of bounds, man.
You ran out of bounds. I saw
No, I
you.
didn't run out of bounds, man.
The tight end's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big pickup there. 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
1st down, Buccaneers.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the 2nd half. 1st and 10. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Brady to throw.
Oh, man.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the drill, trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short. As this is
I poked the line, man. I threw it to the wrong pass. Good game, Pablo.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
You want to run it back, Pablo?
I need to use the restroom real quick.
Huh?
I need to use the restroom. I'll be back.